any longer, let's roll that intro.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go.
Okay, firstly, don't laugh at me for using an intro on a live stream. If I wanted to live stream my intro, I could do whatever I want. Whatever I want. It's fun, it's interesting. But today, I have a lot of information. And yes, I'm pretty sure you'll never see this. Firstly, first thing up, I just got a new job. Like, I know it's not impressive. No, I know it's not exactly the most impressive thing, but it's fun for me. I finally have a job and I can have a constant source of income. So I think that'd be interesting. I think it'd be fun to actually have that source of income. And it may not be anywhere I want, but it's at McDonald's. I know it's not exactly the best job in the world. It's not paying a lot. It's only paying like maybe $10 to $12 an hour. But I had jobs before, but you gotta start. You gotta begin somewhere. I'm just finally excited that I have an actual job and I won't have to worry about tons of money. So I can actually focus my time on both my YouTube or both my Twitch and actually do things I enjoy without freaking out, just worrying about having to make money over and over again. Because quite frankly, no one wants to focus on that 24/7. Oh my god, is my stream lagging? Oops. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not lagging super bad. Hopefully everything's doing good. But y'all will not believe the stupidity I'm dealing with right now in my life. It is pure and utter chaos. Like, I'm only 19 years old. And I'm having to learn a very tough lesson because someone in my life is being an absolute idiot. Like, it's so complicated. It's so complicated for so no reason, fool. Like, it should not be this painful. It should not be this hurtful. But, all right, no, listen up. Basically, somebody in my life, they're being abused, but they don't want to admit they're being abused. So I'm just sitting here. I can't do anything about it. I can't do much about it at all. And you know how annoying that is? Like, seeing someone you care about, being abused. It's hurtful. It's stupid. It's isolating. You're just sitting in a predicament that you can't do anything about. And it's just stupid. And I hate it. It's genuinely irritating, But hopefully everything works out for the best. And I know I don't have exactly a great prayer life. I want to have at least a decent prayer life. I want to get closer to God. But this is the longest I've ever talked to myself. But here on Twitch, I'm going to record my live streams here on Twitch. I'm going to clip them, post them on YouTube. And I'm going to do a lot of things I'm going to be doing a lot of things like that. And I'm going to attempt. And I mean, I say to you, I promise, somebody get on me. If I can't do it, somebody get on me. But I'm going to live stream at the very least, 3 times a week on Twitch. Like, I know it's not a lot of time, but 3 times a week on Twitch is actually mad a lot. Like, it's a long time. It's hours of my life that I'm actually trying to get on here. Like, for real. But today I have for you what you guys actually want to do. Well, that's what y'all actually want to do. And this is actually going to be part 2 of what if Kurama was reborn with all his memories and abilities. And quite frankly, it could be interesting. It could be fun. It could be super cool. But hopefully, I really hope y'all enjoy this, because I'm actually enjoying this series. I'm actually enjoying this series a lot. Hold on. Yeah, but I'm actually enjoying this series. It could actually be like a lot of fun. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all like it just as much as I do.
Wow, you guys really like that Kurama what if? Well, since y'all are basically forcing me to, and because you're
Yes, we're forcing you. This is amazing. Yo, please don't do anything dark. Do not kill Naruto. You know how annoying that's going to be? Like, I watch a lot of your videos, dude, and you like to murder Naruto. Like, you just like to kill him. Please, please, this is so fun. This is the best word of I heard in general ages. Please, I'm begging you, just don't kill him. Don't. Please give my boy Naruto a happy ending. Hold on. Jesus Christ, my mouth was my mouth was horribly dry. I needed a sip of water, but I hope everything goes out.
All such a wonderful group of peeps. Maybe I can, continue the story a little bit. Alright, fine.
I don't remember giving you a choice. You gotta continue. What do you think this is? You think I can't find you? You think you can do anything to stop me? No. You're my infinite content producer. You're the videos I watch when I'm going to bed. You think I do anything to stop that? You're going to be doing this for the rest of your life, buddy. You no longer have a choice. And you'd be like, who's going to make me? Me. And nobody's going to stop me.
And I was secretly hoping you guys would want a second part, and so I'm honored to continue the story.
Wait a second. If people didn't want this, if I'm the only one who wanted this, would he not have continued it? I hate you. I genuinely despise you.
The Nine Tails and its bond with others, the love it shares, and a desire to once more return to the people it had once known. I won't kill you with a long-winded opening, so instead, why don't we get right down to business? Welcome to the Amagi. Before we begin, only 25% of our viewers are subscribed. So, if you're a fan of the video, please... Are you sure this is such a good idea?
I never liked Kurama eyes. It looked like a demon. It looks creepy.
Kurama asked. The little blonde kid looked exactly like his father, but there was no doubt that he was a mama's boy. Today was April 1st, and you know what that meant. It was...
I never expected to ever hear the words mama boy and Naruto in the same sentence. Like, ain't this boy Naruto an orphan?
It's time to play some pranks. Naruto had been out since midnight, having snuck out of his room, and even now the sun was beginning to rise, and they were almost finished. If you didn't want to be a part of it, you should have stopped me before I left, the boy said. Would you have stopped if I had? Kurama asked. Naruto thought about it for a moment before laughing.
No, he would not have. It's Naruto. What do you expect? And I can't believe my recording paused over on my OBS. You know how annoying that is. But this dude, like I wish I could make hopefully I'm going to hire an editor that could do something just like this, like something this amazing. You know how cool that's going to be. You know how amazing that's going to be, like to have my videos produced like his. Of course, not always, because I still have my own style. I still have my own thing I do. But like he uses the clips from the anime and he cuts them up as the characters are speaking, and he kind of pushes them together. That's cool. This is like one of the smartest things I ever seen. And what if YouTuber actually do?
Was a wild and detailed mustache painted on, bushy toward the lip, but turning into a curl at the edges of the mouth. It looked like some mustache from an old silent film about a villain tying a damsel in distress to a railway. All 6 faces were possessing a mustache, including Fugaku and Minato's faces. As Naruto admired the craftsmanship of his art in the newly risen sun.
No, I have to say after this video is over, it's going to be really fun for me, at least.
Casting a bright yellow upon the rock face that had almost a green tint to it, he heard a voice cry out, "Hey, you! We've been made, Kurama. Let's get..."
Ooh, my boy's in trouble. My boy's in trouble. My boy's in trouble. At least Naruto isn't been neglected in this one. Like, at least he's not straight up being abused by any of the villagers. That would just be depressing.
Yet, Naruto began to run away from the scene of the crime, but of course he would be caught.
My boy got caught. Lacking. His mama if she's anything like Kushina from the Naruto Rogue movie, Naruto's about to get a whooping, but bro's about to meet that black auntie inside of Konoha. He's about to meet that black. Oh my god, what am I even saying? That sounds so cringy. That sounds so dumb.
Before being brought before the Hokages, the shinobi accused Naruto of defacing the monument honoring greatness in a prank that went too far. Fugaku was not
To
happy.
be fair, really not that bad.
Of course. As a man with great pride in the village, he went to scold Naruto, but Minato stopped him. It's okay, Fugaku. He is my son. I will handle his disobedience properly. I just wish to speak with him alone. Fugaku held his tongue
My boy's about to get off scot-free. I know exactly what Minato about to do.
inside. I suppose this is a family matter as much as it is a village matter. You take the lead, but make sure things get set right, okay? Minato nodded. Fugaku
Minato, how much y'all want to bet Minato's about to be like, oh, cool, he's just being super cool. He's just being super fun.
left the room, closing the door behind him. Naruto! Minato shouted, attempting to get his son's attention. Naruto, having flinched at the shouting of his name, turned toward
Oh
his
my god, it's raining outside. I love the rain. It's super fun.
father. Naruto, what you did today was wicked sick. How did you
I knew it. Minato's one of those. The most punishment Naruto's about to get. He gotta clean it up. I knew it.
pull it off? Naruto smiled. It's something I've been planning for a while. I've been watching lots of videos about window cleaning for large buildings, like for skyscrapers. Note from us here at the Amagi. We probably don't have to tell our viewers this, but don't try any of this stuff you see on YouTube at home. Naruto's a real ninja who cut the
How did he look it up? Wait, Naruto did. Wait a second. No. Time out. How come this nigga Sasuke had a whole entire television? Like he had a computer and TV in his room. Naruto ain't had none of that. You had Naruto in his home in the original, drinking spoiled milk and eating ramen. How is that fair? But I forgot they had access to skyscrapers and the internet in Naruto. And fun fact, y'all want to know something cool? The Cloud Village, which is actually Africa in Naruto, is the most technologically advanced place inside of the entire Naruto series. That's actually pretty cool. That's just a fun fact if y'all didn't know it. But the Cloud Ninjas, aka Africa, is actually the best. And by the way, Naruto's a pilgrim. He's not Asian. He's a white boy with blonde eyes.
moon and a half. You are not.
White boy with blind eyes? What does that even mean? I just realized.
Remember to stay safe and not do anything nearly as dangerous as Naruto. Minato chuckled. Well, I think it's a pretty good prank. Reminds me of something your mother would do. Naruto scratched the back of his head. Well, I mean, Minato shook his head. Don't tell me. This was her idea? Naruto shrugged. I keep forgetting that since you two both now share Kurama, that you can talk to each other telepathically. Well, anyway, it's a good prank, but...
Oh, that's actually a really cool concept. Why? I've never thought of that. That's so cool. I've been making one-ups for 3 years over on YouTube. I've never once thought of that. You know how cool that concept is? That's so cool.
It will need to be cleaned up. You can enjoy it for today, but tomorrow, when you're rested enough, you gotta get out there and scrub it all off. Sound fair? Naruto nodded.
That's valid. That's fair.
Minato smiled. Now, off to school. Naruto would race off to the academy. Naruto, are you sure you're gonna be able to handle school? You haven't slept in over 24 hours. I'll be fine.
I mean, if you want to be technical, perfect Cherokee do not need to sleep at all. And I assume in this one, Naruto's already perfect, so he doesn't necessarily need sleep.
Naruto said. Naruto slept through half the classes. When the final bell went off, he grabbed his bag and prepared for the last thing. It was a sort of after-school program he was a part of.
Wait, is Kushina dead here? Like, what happened to my girl? Like, where's she at? Is she on a mission or something?
Not exactly like he wanted to do anything else, but his mom kind of forced him, since she was, after all, the head of the program. Last to arrive, same as ever, Naruto stepped in and saw some of his other classmates there. Sasuke, Sakura, Shikamaru, Ino, Choji, Hinata,
baby Hinata.
Shino,
I don't care what anybody say. Hinata will always be the perfect match for Naruto. I don't care what anybody say. They're the best relationship. They're always going to be perfect.
and Kiba. And with Naruto there, that made 9. Sitting in the room, which was little more than a repurposed supply closet that Kushina had redecorated to give the impression that it was quaint and cozy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I had a few teachers that would do something like, in my high school, the classroom's just like small, even though I was blessed enough for being a small class. And don't laugh at me. I'm a little dyslexic, a few learning disabilities, but it is what it is. And I need a smaller environment to help me learn better. And it's actually help you. Don't be embarrassed. I hate some of these parents who don't want their kids in a slow class. It's not even a slow class. Like it's a co-op class where kids who have dyslexia, learning disabilities, things like that need just a tiny a bit, just need a tiny bit extra help. And it's fine. Like I don't care. Like I'm not embarrassed by it. Like I needed the extra help. Like I made really good grades because of it. Because the teachers actually cared. Like all of them. The only classes that I ever felt in high school are classes I didn't care about. Like one thing I could say about high school, even though I really hated it, was the teachers actually did care for the most part. A lot of them did, and they actually care about. They actually made time to incorporate hundreds of students they had in their class, each day, and they was able to get to every single last one of them. Like teachers deserve to get paid more. I'm just saying. Why am I going on a rant about teachers?
As opposed to just the school not having enough funds to allocate the creation of a new classroom. Welcome, Naruto. You seem tired, Kushina said. Too many April Fool's pranks wear you out? She asked, tongue-in-cheek. Naruto took a seat. Kushina smiled. I'm happy to announce that my monitoring for an after-school Jinchuriki club was approved by the Hokages. Wasn't hard, I'm sure. One of them's your husband, Shikamaru said. Yes, that is true. However, Sasuke's dad also seemed to agree with it. It's a good idea for you kids to get to know your tailed beasts better, and to get to know each other.
Wait, the Konoha 11 in this one is like tailed beasts?
These beasts are more than a tool to
but
the village.
that seems like really fun. That's like I seen a few what-ups over on YouTube about the Konoha 11 already being a part of Konoha, and this actually seems like a really fun idea. Like, I've never actually seen this what-if. You'd be surprised how original it is. I know there's probably a few fanfics out there about this same concept, but I'm just saying I've never personally seen anything like it. And to me, this is actually like mad impressive.
Greatest allies, and to be a Jinchuriki is a high honor. Not only do you have the unique position of being able to protect your village, you also get the privilege of getting to know, bond with, and befriend these intelligent and kind beasts. Kurama, would you like to take over? Kushina asked. Kurama appeared on Naruto's shoulder and jumped to Kushina's lap where he sat. Greetings, I'm Kurama, the nine-tailed fox, and
that is adorable, and I love that. That is amazing.
Gonna start by saying it's an honor to get to meet you all. I'm sure you're all gonna take good care of my brethren. Due to your statuses as Jinchuriki, you're free to, at any time, enter your own subconscious and speak with your beast. But even further, we-tailed beasts can grant you access to our subconsciousnesses. This allows you not only to talk to your own tailed beast, but also the tailed beasts of others, and their Jinchuriki as well. In doing so, you'll get to know your beast, its quirks, and how to make friends with them. I'm sure you all know them pretty well by this point, as you were specifically chosen for them, the 8 greatest candidates. But now I wish to show you how to deepen your relationship. Now, to begin, we attempt an exercise. I know this may be hard for some of you, but do your best, okay? Start by closing your eyes and emptying your minds. Each member of the club began to do this, as did Kushina. Kurama spoke. Now, turn your perception inward. Search for that chakra inside of you that's not you, but swirling around your own. Do you sense it yet?
Wait a second, is that really how it works? Like, realistically, is that actually how it works? Like, no, I might use this in my videos. I don't care. I might use a little bit of it.
Member nodded. Good. Now focus on it. Reach out to it and merge with it. And in a moment, each student opened their eyes to see that they were within a very strange area. It was dark all around, illuminated by some invisible spotlight that they could not see. All 9 children and their chaperone were standing.
I really do forget sometimes to scale the cell is the actual prison. I still don't know why it's like a sewer system. Like I'm pretty sure they could change it if they wanted to make the beast more comfortable. Like that's what I do in my personal what-ifs. That's just me though.
In a circle, and behind them was the large form of their tailed beast. Whoa, this is trippy, Kiba said as he looked at the 8-armed octopus ox behind him. This is the meeting place, Kurama said. This is the place where only the most trusted Jinchuriki are usually allowed to visit. But considering that you're all just starting out, this makes for a good show of trust. We trust that you each will treat us with respect and kindness, Kurama said.
I mean, if you don't treat them, they can murder you and blow you up. I mean, I would expect to be treated with kindness, even though I'm a giant demon fox.
Now, why don't we focus on the bond between...
All right, fun fact, Kurama and the other Nine-Tails are not actually demons, nor are they any form of spirits. If you want to be technical, they're giant tree aliens. Like, they come from the fruit of the Otsutsuki, and it created the Sentai. It's exactly They're technically not even spirit. They're trees. Like they're giant tree aliens. Like if you just want to get specific.
Beast and Jinchuriki. We'll start from 1 tail and move to 9. Sound good? They nodded. Shukaku, why did you choose Shikamaru to be your Jinchuriki?
Huh?
I chose him because he's super
Shikamaru? I would never expect Shikamaru to be the Shinki of the one cells. I would never have expected that.
smart. He reminds me of myself in that way. And like me, he was the best of the 9. This drew a bit of annoyance from the other beasts, but they let it go. And you, Matatabi? Kurama asked. The flaming cat behind Sasuke began to rub up
of course
against
it's
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
He's a cat person. I can tell, she purred. I also like how he sometimes wears kitty ears with his pajamas as he goes to bed.
All right, so wait. What did I just hear?
I also like how he sometimes wears kitty ears with his pajamas as he goes to bed at night.
Sasuke said never coming back from that one. Ain't no way that this nigga. Hold on. Sasuke kitty ears. Sasuke. Yo, Sasuke. This you? This you, OG? This you? This how you rolling? This how all y'all rolling, my nigga? This you, my nigga? Ain't no way. My boy, you ain't never coming back from that one. Ever in a million lifetimes. And this your girl? The girl that made fun of you for being an orphan. The girl that made fun of an orphan in front of an orphan. The girl that's so weak. She cries out for your up. Your brother. Oh, Naruto, please, Naruto, help me. And then then you put a hole in your brother, your man's, your best bro, and you try to murder that nigga. And you sat right there and you lied to yourself, telling yourself, "Oh no, I would never kill my best friend to kill Itachi." Nigga, you're a liar. You tried to murder Naruto, and not only that, you tried to murder your wife, your girl. You know how wild that is? You know how dumb that is? And on top of that, at the very worst, you're also a horrible father. What's your daughter's name? What's your name? Do you even know her name? This you, my nigga? This how you rolling, my nigga? Y'all will never, and I mean y'all will never understand my pure and utter disgust for Sasuke. Pure disgust. This is nigga Sasuke. Sasuke. All this nigga is ever going to be now. He ain't never coming back from that one.
Sometimes he stands in front of a mirror and goes, Nyan, you wear kitty ears? Choji asked with a chuckle. Ino and Sakura both smacked Choji in the back of the head. Leave him alone. They then seemed to kind of...
These mother effing simps. What in the H? What's wrong with you simps? Yeah, I have no reason to simp over Sasuke here. He's not an emo boy in this. Why y'all simping over him? I hate the both of you.
Push up against Sasuke.
I hate Ino more than Sakura. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, it's so sweet. He's got such a kind heart. I don't do that, Sasuke shouted.
I find my boy disgusting. I find Sakura disgusting. I find their entire relationship disgusting. You will never convince me otherwise. They're gross. Worst couple imaginable. Why in the world? And I mean, why in the world would you allow yourself to be with someone who tried to murder you not once, not twice, not 3 times, but over a dozen times? You know how dumb that is? At least she had the audacity to tell my boy Naruto that, hey, she had the pure audacity to tell my boy Naruto, I love you. And Naruto, rightfully so, put her in her place. Like, that was the most disrespectful crap I've ever seen personally. Like, if I'm just saying, if I was Naruto, I would never, and I mean, I would have never let that crap slide. Like, Sakura is by far, the absolute worst member of Konoha in general. Like, ever. You're never gonna come back from that one. She is genuinely the worst, and I hate her.
all the while growing red. It was then that Kurama moved to the next. And you, Isobu? The mollusk, one eye closed, seemed to draw close to Sakura. She's so strong. She's kind to me, and I know she'll take care of and protect me.
I do notice in these whatevs that people tend to put Sakura with Isobu. Like, I mean, I can see it happening. Sakura does have that flair about her, and I can see them connecting. I'm like, I can see it. I can see it.
He said. Sakura began to stroke.
Oh, I just realized this. What if it's kind of multiple one? It's not only Kurama back in time. This is also what if Konoha 11 was Jinchuriki. This is also what if Naruto parents survived, and this is also what if Indra and Ashura reconcile. Oh, I forgot how to say that word. I'm stuttering so much. But what if they wasn't taught? So this is actually mad and entertaining. Like, it's a bunch of what ifs he did kind of put into one.
His head as it rubbed up against her before kissing it. This drew a smile from Kurama. Isobu might be the closest to understanding what it means to have a Jinchuriki, he thought. He turned to Son Goku. And what about you, Goku? Why did you choose Choji? The mighty monkey pounded its chest.
I would never have accepted that. I mean, the big fat Son Goku. You know what? I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna do Choji that dirty.
Choji is the strongest.
I mean, it is kind of weird how he ended up with a monkey and his Jinchuriki is a monkey. I mean, if you seen Naruto, you know what I mean. Like, Choji wife is a monkey, and he's also the Jinchuriki of a monkey. Like, I'm just saying.
Nobody can push him around. When he sets his mind to it, he will do something. He's a real man. All the others around covered their
ain't bro like 10? You can't be a real man at 10. That's stupid.
Ears due to the overwhelming sound of the tailed beast's voice. Everyone but Choji, who didn't want to risk missing a single.
Ugh, my bro ugly. Y'all want to know what my boy looked like? Y'all want to know what my boy looked like? Charlie Brown. Look! Y'all can't tell me they not the same. Look! Y'all can't tell me they don't look alike. Look. They look identical. Y'all can't tell me they don't look similar. I hate you with a passion, but moving on.
Single word of praise from his tailed beast. He flipped a potato chip up into the air. Son Goku grabbed it and stuffed it into his face. Next was Kokuo. I chose Ino because of her grace. She's like a flower in that way, beautiful and...
What grace? She doesn't have any. She spent the most of the series like Sakura simping over Sasuke. And then she settled for the Walmart brand version of Sasuke.
Majestic, kinda like me, but also like me, she has a bit of a temper that boils like water on the flames of passion. I can't help but identify. Then Saiken went. I like Hinata because she's soft-spoken. She's very anxious, but like me.
The slug for Hinata, the slug princess. You know what? I think Hinata in this should be trained by Tsunade. I think that could be mad fun.
She likes to calm down with a nice bubble bath with lavender-scented soap. I never
Quit being freaky, niggas. I know exactly what y'all thinking. Quit being freaky. Quit being nasty. Quit being disgusting. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you watching this right now. I'm talking directly to you. Quit being freaky and quit being weird. Quit it. That's nasty. Quit being disgusting. You're a grown man stepping over a little anime character, my nigga. Quit being nasty. You're nasty. You're disgusting.
Have to buy shampoo so long as Saiken's around, Hinata said. It sounds like some of you have been bonding already. I'm glad to hear it, Kurama said. Chome, you're up. Chome spoke.
Alright, I
likes
thought Shino.
Below, Shino spoke. I like bugs. We're a match made in heaven, Chome finished off. Kurama chuckled.
I mean, what can you say? You like bugs. I mean, nothing much else you can do. You like bugs. You eat a bug. They're both bugs. I can see it.
The Aburame clan has always been good with insects, and you being an insect
Yeah.
yourself really
Bro look disgusting. Bro look disgusting. Bro look disgusting. He look nasty.
does seem like you match with him the best.
All the bugs under his skin are so nice, Chome said. They're very small, but very powerful. Shino has lots and lots of control over his chakra and his body. He has to, because if he didn't, he might accidentally kill the other bugs inside of him. Kurama smiled.
I'm glad you two mesh so well, but let's give Gyuki a turn.
Kurama turned to the Eight Tails.
What do you like about Kiba?
Gyuki sat there for a second.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what to say about him. I got last pick.
That goes for the two of us, Kiba said.
Now, don't be like that, you two, he said. What may seem like a bad pairing at first sometimes becomes the best. You just have to be open. Come on, there's gotta be something you like about each other.
Gyuki thought for a second.
No, not really. I kinda wish you were a dog,
Kiba tacked on. Kurama let out a sigh.
Looks like these two have a lot to work on, he said.
Yeah.
Well, let's all begin.
I can't see a reason why Kiba and Itobu would be together either.
Time and spend it with your beast. Even if you don't think you've got much in common, try to bond. Do something together. Talk. Do anything constructive.
At the end of the day, though, Kiba and Gyuki never really seemed to hit it off. And so, as they began to head home, Kurama stopped Kiba and Gyuki.
You two, let me speak with you before you leave.
The two stopped and looked at him.
My bro still look ew. Bro look filthy.
What is it, Kurama?
Gyuki asked.
You two seem to be the ones having the hardest time hitting it off, he said. I suggest that you go out on the town tonight.
I don't know if I can. I've got a lot of homework to do, Kiba said. I can handle getting you out of that, Kushina said. What's important is that you two build up your bond. Kurama nodded.
I'm sure there's a lot you two have in common. You just have to find it.
Kurama then spoke.
Remember when you first started bonding with Akamaru, Kiba? Well, do the same thing here, but with Gyuki instead.
Kiba nodded. Gyuki seemed skeptical.
You'll do fine.
I mean, I would feel offended if Kurama compared me to a dog. I'm just saying.
Gyuki, just go out and have some fun. Maybe stop by an arcade, try out some of those retro video games. With as many tentacles as you've got, I'm sure you'll be good at it. Just try, okay?
Gyuki sighed.
If you say so, Kurama, but only because I trust you.
And after that, the two left, leaving only Kushina and Naruto there with Kurama. Kurama jumped to Naruto's shoulder. Kushina smiled. You know, when Naruto was born, I knew you'd eventually favor him, she said. Kurama seemed a bit upset by her words.
I'm sorry, Kushina. It's not that I simply like him more, it's complicated. I still try to spend as much time as possible with you.
Kushina drew closer and gave a kiss to Naruto's cheek and then to Kurama's. It's okay, Kurama. Simply having a piece of you in me is enough. It still gives me connection to you. In a way, it's like we're still always together. Kurama licked her cheek, his way of offering a kiss.
You and Mito will always be my first Jinchurikis.
You two go home and rest. You've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. And so they left to go home, get supper, and get to bed early to catch up on a little sleep. The next day, they woke up and went downstairs to get breakfast. As they did, though, Naruto stopped to see his mother on the phone. She was saying something, but he couldn't make it out. I know he left school at about 4:30 yesterday. Naruto didn't wish to intrude, so he grabbed some toast and jam and began to eat it as he left the house to begin cleaning the Hokage monument. Naruto was glad he took his mother's advice to use easy clean paint. Honestly, Naruto began to think it wouldn't be a big deal just to wait until the next rainstorm to remove it, as that would definitely work. But considering that it might not rain for the next week or so, it was best just to clean it off now. And so, Naruto
Kiba got kidnapped. Like straight up. Kiba definitely got kidnapped. Like it. Quite honestly, I didn't see this plot line coming because I've actually had the concept of plot one, and Konoha's like the most powerful village. But yeah, Kiba, he definitely got kidnapped. He's talking about Kiba. He was kidnapped.
Naruto hung from the monument under supervision. With Kurama aiding him in chakra generation, Naruto began to form water nature chakra and spray it from his mouth like a pressure washer. After an hour, he was done cleaning off the monument, just in time for him to make it to class. As he waited in the classroom, he couldn't help but feel that something was missing. As he
Yep, I was right. It's definitely Kiba.
waited in the class, he wasn't able to tell what, but he couldn't shake the feeling. As they then went to do their extracurricular activities, Naruto met with 7 of the other Jinchuriki and Kushina. Strangely, Sasuke was missing.
Huh?
Now, it wasn't required for any Jinchuriki to attend this class.
Did Sasuke also go missing? Like, straight up. I get Kiba, but Sasuke? He's probably just with, it's probably fine. He's probably just with the Uchiha.
It was strongly suggested, but they could take time off. After all, school life was hard, and asking a child to dedicate more of the precious little time they had to some after-school club if they didn't want to go was just a bit too cruel. But the look on everyone's face was grave. Naruto couldn't help but wonder what was up. Kurama appeared on Naruto's shoulder and jumped into Kushina's lap. He had emotion sense, which meant he immediately knew something was wrong.
What is it? Kurama asked. Something's wrong.
Kushina then spoke. I received word today from Makoto Uchiha that Sasuke never made it home last night.
What? Is he okay?
Kurama asked. Kushina shook her head. We don't know. Fugaku is putting together a search party, and Minato is helping allocate resources to try and guess where he was.
That seems like a lot of effort to put toward one missing kid, Kiba said. Not that I'm saying anything.
Wait, no. Sasuke was the one who went missing. Not why, bro, no. I may not like Sasuke, but I like Sasuke better than I like Kiba. Who likes Kiba? No. It was so good, but you have Sasuke probably die and get kidnapped. He's better. He's 100 times better than Kiba.
They find him. Shikamaru then cut in. The reason why they're focusing so hard on finding Sasuke is because he's a Jinchuriki. He has a very powerful beast inside of him, and if he's missing, so too is the beast. For all we know, another village has captured him, so they're going out looking for him. I wouldn't worry, Kushina said, trying to reassure all the children. We have the greatest trackers in the village searching for Sasuke. I'm sure he'll be okay. Kurama sat there and thought on these things. He had never seen such a thing happen before. Not in the previous timeline, at least. In the previous timeline,
it's a different timeline. Like, you changed way too much, Kurama. Like, you changed so many things, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even the same. It's not in the same universe anymore at this point.
and the only time Sasuke went missing was when he joined Orochimaru, and Orochimaru was already dead, having been killed by Minato and Fugaku years earlier due to his ruthless experiments. There was no Akatsuki because Madara never turned evil, and that was because Kurama had killed that rivalry in the crib by stopping Indra from turning to evil. And because of that, Nagato would never have the Rinnegan. Kurama had sufficiently changed enough of history to change the course of the future. The question was, if Sasuke disappeared outside of his own volition, then who would have kidnapped him? Perhaps another nation. If that were so, why not try to take Naruto, who had the 9
Hey, my boy, you have a psychic link to your sister. Why don't you just be like, hey, yo, what's up? You good? Like, did you forget you could do that?
tails? After all, the 9 tails was the strongest. Something didn't make sense. But all the same, Kurama decided to ignore it for now. It was equally possible that Sasuke simply disappeared.
That's going to backfire horribly. We're not going to see Sasuke again. And the sad part is Naruto and Sasuke here are still the reincarnates, just like Hashirama and Madara. So I guess we're not getting that.
Because he was embarrassed that Matatabi had revealed his love of Neko ears. It would be highly irresponsible and frankly
I mean, I would never come back from that one. That's just me personally, though. I mean, I'm just saying that's just me personally. I'm never coming back from that one either.
stupid if that were so, but considering that Sasuke was very young, it was possible that his emotions got the better of him. It was then that Kurama stood up on his hind legs and began to balance on one foot, keeping his front paws together.
All right, club. Today we're gonna try to stay healthy while connecting with each other. We're going to do yoga.
Is that where I gotta put my right hand
Yoga, my boy. Why yoga?
on red and my left foot on green? Choji asked. No, idiot, that's Twister, Ino said. Kurama smiled.
All right, that was a cringy joke. That was a dumb joke. I ain't like that one. That one, nah, that was just cringy.
We might play Twister later, too, if we've got enough time and mats.
After all this, they went home. It was quite a troubling thing on their minds with Sasuke still missing. Minato came home late that night, somewhat upset, having not been able to find him. The next morning, these same
You have a psychic link. Just sell Kurama and be like, yo, what's up, my boy? You good? Just you have a link, just ask.
Continued. However, something else was wrong. By the time they got to the club, it became obvious to everyone there that something was still wrong. Neither Ino nor Shikamaru were present.
Don't tell me,
Kurama said.
Oh,
these
nah.
two disappeared too.
Oh, nah. He's just killing everybody. He's just killing everybody right now, ain't him? Dang.
Who? He asked. Kushina looked down with a sigh and rubbed her temples. I don't know what's happening, she said. Looking around, Kurama began to see some of the children getting riled up, beginning to panic. What if I'm next, was the thought on everyone's mind, and it was visible to Kurama just by looking at their faces.
What should we do?
Kurama asked. Kushina smiled at all of the kids. Just take a seat. Everything's gonna be okay. We are going to do our breathing exercises and try to refocus our minds. Minato called me just before the club met and asked me to hold you all here for the time being. He said he's going to send Anbu agents to personally escort each of us home. For now, we're to try our best to keep calm. Nothing bad is going to happen to anyone else. Lord Minato and Lord Fugaku will get to the bottom of this, and when they do, they'll rescue our missing teammates. When will the escorts be here? Sakura asked. Kushina took a deep breath and let it out.
She got no idea.
Probably very late. Much of our resources have been allocated to finding the others, but some resources should free up in a little while. So when they do, we'll be free to leave. Sound good? The kids nodded. And so from here, they just talked. Many of the kids were scared, quite a few silent. Hinata was the one most terror-struck of all. Are you okay? Saiken asked her. Hinata shook her head and hid her face. Tears began to pour down her cheeks. Sakura and Isobu.
This is slowly going from one of my favorites to the most depressing. I feel like everybody's going to die. Like, straight up. Like, this is slowly becoming the most depressing.
Drew closer, as did Kushina, Naruto, and Kurama. What's wrong with her? Choji asked in a hushed tone. Shino answered. When she was a little girl, Shinobi from the Hidden Cloud attempted to kidnap her to take her eyes from her. She barely escaped alive, and her uncle had to die to keep peace between Konoha and Kumo, he said. Kiba then explained a bit more. She's been through something like this before. She's being forced to relive the most traumatic experience of her life. Choji understood and watched.
I forgot. I forgot how not have been news mission like that's they was actually planning on kidnapping a little girl and then taking her eyes and then proceeding to SAR to try to make multiple Byakugan users. That's dark. Like that's really dark. Like, what the heck is wrong with y'all? That's really dark.
On in silence. In an uncharacteristically nice fashion, he came up to her and offered her some of his potato chips. I find that when I'm upset, food always helps. Maybe you could try some of my chips. She just shook her head. Kushina looked at the boy. Thank you very much, Choji. Hinata's just so upset, I don't think her body will allow her to eat right now. But you're a very kind boy to offer. Kiba watched her. Looking to Shino, he spoke. I know that Lord Minato and Fugaku are sending Anbu, but why don't we also escort her home? There's strength in numbers. If someone does come for her tailed beast, they'll have to go through you and me. Shino nodded silently. And so, as night fell,
they're going to get caught lacking. They're going to get caught lacking. I feel it.
eventually the Anbu would show up to escort the kids home. As it turns out, they were planning all along to drop the kids off one by one, as it would be easier that way, as the massive Anbu agents would not need to be split up. This would increase intimidation factor. Naruto and Kushina would get to go home first, and Sakura would be next. Finally, poor Hinata got to return to her clan. All that was left was Kiba, Shino, and Choji. As the three boys were returning home with the Anbu escort, they conversed. I hope they find Shikamaru and Ino soon, he said. It's gonna be real hard being just the Cho trio by myself. That's not a tree. You know what, never mind, Kiba said. Shino kept his eyes open the whole time. Do you really think we're all targets, Kiba asked? It seems that way. 1 is nothing, 2 is a coincidence, 3 is intentional. All the missing children the past 2 days have been Jinchuriki. There's a high chance this means that all Jinchuriki are under threat.
Wait. I just realized Kobo or Isobu. I just realized this perfect match comedy would have been Psy instead of Kiba. Like, that would have been mad interesting. They're both ink users, so like that could have been actually been a fun concept. I might do that now.
As they walked further, there was a sound of shuffling feet and sliding roof tiles.
They're getting caught
The
lacking.
whole group stopped. Guys,
I don't think we're alone.
Naruto and Kushina entered their house to see the lights already on. Within, there were 3 shinobi. Naruto's eyes lit up as soon as he saw them.
Aunt Rin, Uncle Obito, Uncle Kakashi.
He ran over. He jumped into Obito's arms. Obito swung him above his
My
head.
boy made custom art. That's actually mad fun now. This is so good.
Nearly taken out the chandelier had Kakashi not pulled it just a few inches to the left. What's up, kiddo? Obito said.
It's been so long, Naruto said.
I know, but being a shinobi is hard work. Between missions, there's very little time off, and you need every second of it to be back to 100%. But the good news is, my next mission is you, Obito said.
Really?
That's so cringy.
Naruto asked. Yup, protecting you is now our priority, so that means a little more uncle-nephew bonding time.
Awesome. I'll go set up the game console.
I've been playing Wooden Gear Liquid 4, Kunai of the Loyalists. It's so fun, you gotta try it out. Not tonight, Kushina said. Maybe tomorrow.
But Mom,
Naruto shouted. Kushina shook her head. Sorry, Naruto, but tonight is a school night. You gotta hit the hay a little early. But tomorrow night you'll have all the time you want since it's the weekend. Naruto groaned. Why are we even having school tomorrow with all the kidnappings happening? Kushina let off a melancholic smile. Well, maybe just an hour will be okay. But after that, you get to bed, alright? I'll bring you something up to eat in a moment. Naruto grabbed Obito's hand and began basically dragging him upstairs. Kushina walked to the fridge. Would you two like something too? They shook their heads. Any leads? She asked. Sadly not, Rin said. I don't understand it, Kakashi said. It's like these kids fell off the face of the earth. No trace of them in the village, no trace of them outside. Something just doesn't make sense.
Oh, I just realized for people who haven't seen Amagi, I think they was actually taken by Fu. Like he uses Fu in a lot of his what-ups. That could be a real possibility. Like he just got kidnapped by Fu. And he grabbed them from some weird experiment. Oh, it couldn't have been Fu. It could have been the other guy he's been hyping up. Like, that's probably why they haven't been able to find him.
Have you been trying to get a hold of them through the Tailed Beast network? Rin asked. I have, but I haven't got anything but static, she said. I can't even contact Matatabi, Shukaku, or Kokuo, and they always answer anytime I try. I'm truly afraid that something bad has happened to them. After enough play, Naruto was left laying in his bed, Kurama resting on his chest. Obito looked back from the doorframe. You okay to sleep? He asked. Naruto looked over at Obito and smiled with a nod. Obito then proceeded to close the door behind him. Naruto gazed out the window. From there, he could see Kakashi taking up position across from him on the opposite rooftop. Naruto had been asked to leave his lamp on so Kakashi could see well inside of the room all night, and Naruto agreed. But as he laid there, despite being well protected, there was something gnawing at him.
Are you okay?
Kurama asked as he looked up at the boy. Naruto looked down at Kurama.
Yeah, I'm just worried. Don't worry, Naruto. I will not let anything happen to you, I promise.
Naruto began to pet Kurama's head.
I know, but it's not me that I'm worried about. What happened to the others? Why can't we call them? Why didn't the other tailed beasts not try to protect their Jinchuriki? I've got so many questions. I understand, Kurama said, and I honestly don't know either. But we are going to keep trying to figure it out. Try not to worry too much.
As Naruto sat there looking out the window, he spoke.
I hope they're all okay.
The next day, Naruto woke up to hear Minato and Kushina talking. We're canceling school for the foreseeable future. I can't have this keep happening. Naruto came out of the bedroom to see his parents. Minato and Kushina looked over and saw him. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Did we wake you?
It's about time for me to wake up anyway.
Today's the last school day, he said. Minato looked to Kushina before looking back to Naruto. I'm sorry, Naruto, but school's canceled today. Last night, Shino, Choji, and Kiba all disappeared.
Everybody
Naruto's
died.
mouth fell open.
But they had at least 7 Anbu shinobi with them.
That's
How'd it
so
happen?
depressing.
Minato shook his head.
That's
I
so-
don't know.
Why-
There were no survivors.
why
All
people-
I know is that suddenly there was a ring on his
Wait,
cell
everyone's actually... I thought they was just getting... They actually murdered... Oh, no, it's bad. Something's really bad about to happen.
phone. Minato looked down at it. Sorry, this is work. I gotta take it. He moved into his bedroom, closed the door, and answered it. Kushina walked over to Naruto. Just go back to bed, honey, she said.
Mom, I'm scared, he said. If 7 highly trained Anbu agents couldn't protect Shino, Choji, and Kiba, who's gonna protect me?
I will, she said. Naruto's face grew pale. He began, but he stopped. He cleared his throat. I don't think that'll be enough. Moments later, Minato came out of the room. I just got a call from Fugaku. They found Kiba. Naruto's eyes
What happened to my
widened.
boy?
I gotta go, Naruto said as he ran back to
He's
his room
dead,
to
ain't he?
change. Minato stepped in. No, Naruto. With whoever's doing this still out there, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Naruto didn't stop putting his ninja clothes on.
If even 7 Anbu agents can't protect 3 kids, do you think 3 standard Jonin can? I'll be safer with you. Not to mention, I need to check on Kiba and make sure he's okay.
Minato went to rebuke his son, only for Kushina to stop him. He has a point, Minato. Right now, you may be the only one fit to protect him. You're the Hokage, the strongest shinobi in our village. If you can't protect him, then nobody can. Minato hated the idea, but he could see their logic. Alright, fine. But if the going gets tough, you get out, alright? Naruto nodded. Naruto and Minato made their way to the hospital where Kiba was waiting. There, Minato tried to talk to him. Kiba, what happened to you? Where were you? Did you see anyone else? He asked. Kiba nodded. Yeah, last night there were 3 people who attacked us. Powerful people.
Who
They
was
had
that?
lavender ringed eyes.
What the
They were
heck?
quick, strong. I didn't know how to fight
What?
back.
Who the heck? Who have free? No, this doesn't make any sense. Who the heck have free renegades? It couldn't. Pain doesn't exist. Madara didn't turn evil. How the heck did someone get access to the renegade? Like, none of this make any sense. Like, that is genuinely a plot twist I did not see coming.
Back. I couldn't. The battle was over quickly, and we were taken. One by one, they started to take our tailed beasts from us. Shino, Choji, they're dead. How did you survive? Minato asked. I survived because right as they were trying to take Gyuki from me, he severed one of his tentacles and used it to balance out my chakra so my body didn't freak out and kill me. Minato understood. If you can, Kiba, can you tell me who you saw? Where you were? Kiba nodded. I was taken to a place not too far from here,
what the
a
heck?
large stone quarry. He looked weakly at Minato. There was a man who was completely black, like a shadow, and the 3 helping them were Sasuke, Ino, and Shikamaru. Minato was surprised.
How the heck did Black Zetsu give them a renegade? What the heck? That's dark. I did not see this coming. Wow. I mean, I get Sasuke is what the heck?
You mean Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Ino are in on it? Kiba shrugged. It's possible they're under mind control. They didn't respond when I talked to them. And the monster, it seemed to envelop Sasuke's body. Minato nodded. He looked back at Kakashi. Inform Lord Fugaku that we know where the children are. We need to move quickly, before it's too late. I'm going too, Naruto said. Minato shook his head. No, I forbid it, Naruto. This was not part of the deal.
But the others are in danger. I have to help them.
Minato shook his head. I'm sorry, Naruto. Obito. Obito took Naruto by the shoulder. You'll have to forgive me, Naruto. It was then that Obito locked Naruto away in the Kamui dimension using his Mangekyo Sharingan.
No, Dad!
Naruto cried out. Nobody
I mean,
heard
that
him,
is
though.
the safest place
Kurama
for Naruto
spoke.
if you want to be
Maybe this
tactical.
is for the best, Kurama said.
How can you say that?
Naruto asked.
The things Kiba said, they told me exactly what's going on. There's a low chance any of your friends are alive. If the Renegade's involved, it's likely that even Shikamaru and Ino are dead, having simply become the 6-path puppets of their master.
And who's their master? Naruto asked.
It sounds like a creature known as Zetsu. In the world I came from, he was relentless in his desire to get all
No, but still, how did he get free renegade? He doesn't need free, he just needs one. He might have taken the Sage renegade or injured us when he died.
9 beasts. Once he got them all, he unleashed the 10 Tails in an attempt to revive an ancient demoness. If you're not there, then it could be that your world is safe. But what about my father? What about my friends? Can they beat this Zetsu?
Kurama looked away.
I don't know. I need to go. We can help, Kurama. I can't let you, Kurama said. I'm sorry.
Naruto hit his knees with tears in his eyes.
Please, Kurama, you told me once that you knew me, and that you were willing to die to save my life, and that you would do anything, go through anything just to see me again. Please, I feel the same way about my father, about my aunts and uncles, about my friends. Please, I beg you, don't make me watch them die. It'll kill me if I have to.
Kurama sat there for a moment. What was he supposed to do? There was nothing he could do, was there? The same feelings Kurama once had, Naruto now had.
How much does this mean to you? Would you be willing to kill? Be willing to die the most painful death?
Yes, because no death could be more painful.
This is
than a
really
life
dark.
without
This
those
is
I
actually
love.
turns out to be my
Kurama
favorite
sighed.
more and more.
All right, maybe I can get you out.
From there, Kurama used his telepathy to connect to the minds of the other Jinchuriki, where he instructed them to use a specific contract he had made with the other tailed beasts to summon Kurama to them, and by extension, Naruto. When it was performed, Naruto met up with them and explained what was happening. Despite their fear, Hinata and Sakura made the fateful decision to follow Naruto into battle, and so the trio set out to fight Zetsu and save at least the families that were going to die in battle. As soon as they made it to the quarry, they saw Shikamaru, Ino, Choji, and Shino all fighting alongside the massive Gedo statue.
You have to distract that statue, Kurama said. If you don't, it'll release its chakra dragons and devour the souls of all in its way.
Sakura and Hinata nodded, entering their version 2 chakra cloaks. Kurama, on the other hand, had something special in mind for Naruto.
I've been saving this for just such a special occasion. Please, use this power carefully.
Suddenly, Naruto entered Kurama chakra mode, and due to Kurama knowing how to use sage mode, he stacked that on top, giving Naruto more chakra than he knew what to do with.
Use this power to defeat Zetsu, he said.
Naruto nodded. He began to run downhill. Minato saw the 3 Jinchuriki. Damn it! How did he get out of your Kamui? He asked Obito. Your guess is as good as mine, but knowing you, Lord Minato, he's probably proficient in space-time jutsu. Naruto ran down the hill where he struck Sasuke in the side of the cheek. Sasuke turned to look at Naruto, half his body covered in the black substance that was Zetsu.
Alright, so Sasuke is alive.
Spoke.
Well, if it isn't the Nine
Tails,
and
he fortunately unlocked Sasuke Rinnegan.
I was beginning to think I wouldn't be able to awaken the 10 Tails with you out of my reach, but it seems I was wrong.
Naruto tried to strike the black Zetsu with the Rasengan, but the Zetsu pushed it out of the way. Using the Ashura path granted him by Sasuke's Rinnegan, he formed a blade and swung it.
So I watched right. It is Sasuke Rinnegan. It is actively Sasuke Rinnegan. And possibly Sasuke isn't dead, but the others, they're probably cooked.
Who barely dodged.
Kurama, I don't have the skill for this guy. There's no way I can beat him.
Kurama then spoke.
Switch with me.
Naruto agreed. From there, Kurama took control of Naruto's body. Using the 2,000 years worth of intelligence he had accumulated, he put Naruto's body to work fighting Zetsu.
How did you awaken the Rinnegan within Sasuke?
Kurama asked. Zetsu spoke.
A sufficient infusion of Hashirama Senju's cells was all it took to awaken the power of the 6 paths. But the 6 paths is not the only thing it awakened.
Suddenly, wooden pylons began to rise from the ground as the kanji for sit appeared on Zetsu's hand. Kurama recognized it immediately and jumped out of the way. Zetsu commanded the Gedo statue's hide to fire wooden spikes from its back at Kurama. It was at about this time that Sakura jumped in the way,
She's dead.
absorbing the strikes with the hard shell of Isobu.
Thank you, Sakura,
Kurama said. No problem. Hitting the ground, Zetsu spoke.
You cannot stop this. You're destined to become one again with Mother.
The Rinnegan in his head shined as the statue roared. Suddenly, chains fired from it. Despite how much Kurama tried to dodge, he couldn't escape the chains. He, as well as Sakura and Hinata, were grabbed. And a brief moment later, Kurama was dragged out of Naruto. Kurama, gripping the ground, tried to resist being dragged away.
No, Naruto!
He cried out as he saw Naruto fall to the ground.
He killed Naruto. But there's still hope.
Kushina!
Kurama cried. A moment later, he was absorbed into the Gedo statue. Kushina knew immediately when Naruto was in a bad position. At that moment, the 10 Tails began to awaken. The other shinobi were in disarray, not knowing what to do. The last vestiges of Kurama's power within Kushina kept him anchored here, not yet bonded to the 10 Tails.
Kushina, Naruto's dying, he shouted.
She came to him and knelt down by her son.
I don't know what to do,
Kurama said. Kushina thought about it. I do. She put her hand on Naruto, and but a few seconds later, it was done. She had transplanted the remainder of Kurama's chakra. Naruto gasped back to life.
Naruto should... Kushina, I hope... Please, don't like... No.
Life.
Kushina!
Kurama cried. Kushina smiled. I know I was never the one you came back for, she said. But all the same, I'm glad I got to meet you. She then fell over, breathing her last. Mom! Naruto cried. Looking back, she saw Sasuke and Zetsu. In Naruto's anger, he attempted to attack Zetsu, but was pushed back. Even with all the powers of the 9 Tails, you could do nothing. What makes you think you could do anything now? In but a few moments, the 10 Tails will be ready. And when it is, the infinite Tsukiyomi will begin, and Mother will be reborn. You cannot stop it now. Naruto thought for a moment. Do you think you could wake Sasuke up if you were inside of him? He asked. I could disrupt the genjutsu, but I can't. I'm not in Sasuke. Wait, no, Naruto, don't! You just got revived by your mother. I can't lose you both. Naruto spoke.
There are some things you can't stop,
Bruh.
Kurama. Some things have to happen.
No.
And right now, if I have to die to save my world, that's what I'll do.
No, no, no.
No.
If Naruto here dies here, it'll be it'll be the worst part of again. He keeps doing this.
Naruto!
Naruto began to run towards Zetsu again. Zetsu, once more using the Ashura path, attempted to burn Naruto to ashes by forming a flamethrower from Sasuke's arm. Naruto dove out of the way just quickly enough. Rushing in, he put his hand on Sasuke and transferred the small piece of Kurama to Sasuke before falling down dead. A moment later, Sasuke opened his eyes. With all the power of his will, he broke free from Zetsu, turned, and burned him to pieces with the flamethrower his arm had formed. The Ten Tails, having lost its master, began to thrash about until the pure will of all 9 beasts within overwhelmed it, shattering it to pieces. The tailed beasts landed nearby, all save Kurama, who, due to being sealed into Sasuke, proceeded to re-manifest his full form inside of him.
Bro.
Sasuke knelt down to Naruto and lifted him up in his arms. Naruto, he said, tears forming in his eyes.
Bruh.
Why did you have to die? Sasuke began
Sage
to
just says,
think back to all
have
the
him
fuzzy
bring about
memories.
half the Sage
Shino,
bring.
Shikamaru, Choji, Ino, Sakura, Hinata. It's all my fault. Kurama watched
They're all dead.
on with
They're
tears
all bloody dead.
in his eyes. How could he let this happen? He let Naruto go, thinking that doing so would help save his family. Kurama had gambled everything on the chance that he could save everyone.
Six-Pap Sage mode. You could bring back Naruto.
Now, he'd lost it all. Or so he thought, until he remembered. How can I live with myself? Sasuke asked.
Sasuke, it's not your fault. Someone misused you, but I can set it right. I just need you to give me control.
Sasuke nodded. Kurama took control. Holding Naruto in his arms, he spoke.
Naruto, I wish we could have had more time together, but I suppose this is the best either of us could have hoped for. I want you to live on without me. Be happy, have a family, and remember that wherever you are, I'll be thinking of you.
And with that, Kurama cast Samsara of Heavenly Life, using his own life as a sacrifice for the technique, bringing back all of the shinobi who had died fighting Zetsu, as well as all the Jinchuriki who had perished with the removal of their tailed beasts. Kurama couldn't speak, or even say goodbye to Naruto, but he could see without sound, as Sasuke explained what Kurama had said to him. He saw the tears in Naruto's eyes as he grabbed Sasuke by the collar.
No, Kurama, don't go, please.
Kurama wished to offer comfort, but
Bro.
it seemed as though he would
Bro.
not be afforded that luxury. Not this time. Kurama felt the darkness growing, and as he closed his eyes one final time, he saw a light calling to him, the voice of someone he knew. Kurama. Was it the sage? Or Naruto? Was Kurama once more being reborn? Or was he passing on to heaven? And if the former, was he going back in time? Or ahead? He did not know. But he did know was that he was pleased that everything had turned out well. And no matter what lay beyond the light that called his name, he knew for sure he would always carry Naruto with him. Even in death, their bond was unbreakable. And because of that, Kurama forged on into the light.
Dang.
And that's where I'm gonna call it. Yeah, kind of a sad ending, sure, but you know, y'all like this concept so much, I thought, what if I leave it open? You know, just in case you want more from it. If you really like this video, then maybe I'll say
Bro, really? Just really? You could have had the perfect story. It was so entertaining. It was so unique. Then you killed everyone. Then you had Kurama. That. What do you mean leave it open? Like, why do you keep doing this? Like, why? I'm reading the comments like now. And he had the audacity to put down who else loves Naruto. Why? Just why? It would have been so fun. It would have been so fun. Just why? It could have had a. This series could have been massive. It could have been massive, but no, you killed everyone. Everyone's dead, and Naruto no longer has Kurama. This is so sad. This is so sucky. This is so sucky. This is so sucky. Why? 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 But anyway, that's actually overall. I would rate it like overall. I would rate it at least a 10 out of 10. But I think I think this is where I'm going to call it. I really do hope you all enjoy this live stream and this video. I'm going to have to edit and upload this afterwards. But I really do hope all y'all enjoy. Peace out.